Hello folks, I'm the person of Dzimado, and in today's discussion, I would like to walk you through how to study from the comfort of your home, specifically designed to get your children busy educationally. So what I'm going to do in this tutorial is to reveal to you legitimate websites that can get your children busy educationally while they are at home in this pandemic era. So without much ado, the first and foremost website that I would like to recommend is this very one. I will be listing the web address for you, or in the below on your screen, just as you can see. But in this website, this is not a secured website. So as you can see here, you see that not secured. This is a website that a group of individuals or an individual tried creating and has gotten to this level. So from the above notification here, they are trying to sell this domain. So this is a site that teaches your children or get them busy online and on and on. They have lessons for children like this, primary maths teachings and what have you. So you can start from the web and see more for yourself. The next site or the next platform that I would like to walk you through or introduce you to is this very one. Is it Khan Academy? This is a site that is meticulously created to get our children acquainted with mathematics. You know, gone are the days we used to fear mathematics a lot. We see mathematics as something that is very difficult. Rather, we embrace English, science, RME, Greek, and co. But this is a resourceful platform that teaches the kids in learning mathematics and what have you. Let me scroll down a little and see what they have on the site. These are some of the things, and you see the kids learning and so on and so forth. I scroll down a little, and this is a testimony from Anjali or Angela. She's an Indian. So this is her testimony on the website, how this particular website has been resourceful to her. So this, I'll drop the URL in the description below so that you get access to all this URL and you are just good to go. The next site I would like to introduce to you is abcya.com. This site is also created to get children who are in grade 1 and now they are trying to learn how to count 1, 2, 3, ABC, or how to form words from 2-letter words, 3-letter words like so, 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 go, go, and so on and so forth. So when you visit this website, you can register as a premium and you're just good to go. And you come in, they have an app also as to whether you are using an Apple that's Android, you are also good to go. Unless I forget, before you get to this tutorial or you get your child very busy educationally in this pandemic era, what is recommended is a laptop or a smartphone, as to whether Apple or Android, or a tablet, and with internet accessibility, and we get your children connected 24/7. The next site is highlightkids.com. They have activities like children or kids can learn, like the fork, the spoon, the bowl, the plate, and these things and all what have you. Then they have jokes that can, educative jokes I should say, that can also get the children on the go educationally. Then they have games, then explore, share, listen, things that they'll listen to, educational things I should say, that they can listen to get them on the go. This is the interface of this particular website. When you log on or launch the website, at the comfort of your home. There are a whole lot of things that you can explore for yourself. My sole duty is to reveal this to you so that you get your children busy educationally. The next site is pbskids.org. This is an organization that created this. They have an app also. So when you come here, you see the app, you click on this, and it will quickly take you to the interface for you to download the app. They have the hub, they have the TV times, and the what have you. You can sign up for their PBS Kids, and they're just good to go. They have videos that teaches them a lot or get them going educationally, so that in this pandemic era they will not sit in the house eating here and there without learning anything. The next site is this one. I don't even know how. Shelley Diary.com. The pronunciation has just come. So this site too is for kids, and you can sign up for them as a parent, and you get them going. So they have crayons, they have tools on this website that can make the kid use the fingerprint, especially when the kid is using a tablet. So you know, tablet is a touch screen, or an Android, or how do you call it, iPhone. The child can draw things, do some calculations, subtraction games. You have the adjective game, the typing, verb games, addition, and so on and so forth. So this will surely get the kids going. They have the puzzle, and so on and so forth. The next site I would like to recommend to you also is prodigygame.com. This site is also very legitimate, and it has a lot of things that kids can learn, counting from 1 to 100, how to form sentences, and all what have you. They have videos that the kids can be watching, and after the video they will take a little test, play like joke, and they are just good to go. These are some of the videos. I can play it right away from here for you to see. This is just a 3-minute video. The internet connectivity is quite slow here, so let me just pause the video for now. I scroll down. When you have a strong internet connectivity, you are just good to go. The next site that I would like to recommend for you is a mathematics site, or a mathematics website, and this is the website, Mastery Dive. So this site shows videos week that inspires your students to ask questions. So they have a lot of things here that, as they've already said or stated on their site, that inspire your students to ask questions. It keeps their mind very active and to think critically, and try in as much as possible to be very analytical in their tender age, or in this pandemic era. The next site is this. That is, this is the URL. Then you come to this site also. You can come and explore, so that you will get our kids on the go. We have another one. This is the mathematics website I tried talking about. This site has a lot, and I'll recommend this site for you. They say mathzone.co.uk. So they say I use and apply problem solving, angle problem solving, and all what have you, using money. So you know, we have some mathematics questions that involves the calculation of money. If you use this, jump over this with this money and all that. They have all those things there that can get you going. The next thing is the symbol and formula. But this is formula, so this is the plural form for formula. All those things are also there for your kid to also learn from them. Then we have count number, like count to 10 to 20, the multiplication, and so on, odd and even numbers, how to make use of them. They have a lot that I can't talk about them now, but I'll drop the website address there in the URL, the video description, so that you get access to these sites for your kids to be busy educationally in this pandemic era. The next website is star4.com. So this the website is for kids in like KG or crèche, so that they learn how children learn through playing, so they get access to all these things and they are just good to go. The next site I would like to talk about is the splashlearn.com. They said the complete K5 months learning program built for your children. Boost confidence, increase scores, get ahead. That's very good. This sounds intuitive and very convincing. So you come to this website, you log in and you give it to your kid, and your kids learn a whole lot of things from this website. The next website I would like to recommend to you is the storyonline.net. We have educative stories that when your kid, like in lower primary or upper primary or whatever, they'll be learning, and it will keep their mind very active and they're just good to go. They have a lot of things here, trust me. The next site is the Mass Game Time. It's just similar to this this mass site that I've shown to you all, and they also have a lot of things, just as you can see here. So we have the pre-KG, and then we have the kindergarten, the first grade, and so on and so forth. Then they have the addition, algebra, counting, division, equation, fraction, percentage. They have a lot, just as you can see. As I said earlier, I'll drop the URL in the video description so that you get access to it all. The next site I would like to recommend to you is this very site. They have the e-learning for kids. They have science courses. So probably this one would go a little higher for like children in upper primary or those who are in junior high school and all that, and they'll learn. Then we have the easy math games and so on and so forth. They have the math lessons. We have some mathematics questions that are in the form of storytelling and all what have you. Then they will learn all those things and they'll be very much useful, quote unquote, in this pandemic era. The next site I would like to recommend to you is this very one, kenacademy.org. They also have the courses for kids, such as the algebra math tutor, then help with mathematics help. We have the Christian movies, as if your kids are Christians. And we have the Code Academy and so on and so forth. Well, these are related links that they also teach these things and what have you, I should say. The last but one website I'll also talk about is the National Geographic Kids. This place, they show things about geography and all what have you, and the kids just learn from most of these things and all that. As you and I know, we know that kids learn through playing, or they learn when they play. The last website I would like to talk to you about is this very one. Is it twinkl.co.uk. This is an ad. Let me close this so that we see what's there for us. They have things that's like this table form, like this Venn diagram, or things that are in a range that gives a range of 0.0 to 5 age, 5 to 7 age 7 to 11, and so on and so forth, just as you can see. So they have a whole lot of things there from age 0 to 5. They have a whole lot of things there that the kids can learn from it while being in the house in this lockdown time. Then a whole lot. So folks, this is just for you and I would like to recommend these few sites for you. However, in my tutorial, let's not forget that the website is there, or the internet service is also there for good and bad thing. Without much ado, I would like to talk on how we can prevent our children from watching or viewing explicit content on the internet. What do I mean by saying explicit content? Explicit content such as websites that pop up pornographical materials, or websites that may thwart the mindset of your child. So how you are going to block all those websites. In this video description, I will share with you a link to one of my videos that teaches you how you can block this any website of your choice. Probably you may have some explicit content that may cause any jeopardy to your child or your children. So folks, if this tutorial has been helpful to you, I'll plead with you to give me a thumbs up, you comment, you subscribe if you are new to this channel, and you share with your buddies so that they also subscribe to this channel. In my upcoming tutorial, I'll be sharing with you how you can create a verified Ghana PayPal account. I've already taught that, but I've taught a lot on the PayPal account, and what I'll be teaching next is legitimate means by which you can leverage some funds into your PayPal account whilst being home. Stay tuned.